This program provides education, not advice. Sponsors pay a fee for endorsements and interviews. See the truthayf.com disclosure page for details.
This is where technology, innovation, and personal finance come together.
This is the truth about your future with Rick Edelman.
Support for the truth about your future with Rick Edelman comes from Invesco QQQ. 25 years ago, Invesco QQQ rethought the investing landscape by providing access to the Nasdaq's 100 most innovative companies, all in one ETF. What's ahead for the next 25 years? Could it be flying cars, neural implants, electric planes? Nobody knows for sure. But one thing's for certain. You can gain access to that progress with Invesco QQQ ETF. Let's rethink possibility. There are risks when investing in ETFs, including possible loss of money. ETF risks are similar to those of stocks. Investments in the tech sector are subject to greater risk and more volatility than more diversified investments. The Nasdaq 100 Index comprises the 100 largest non-financial companies on the Nasdaq. You can't invest directly into an index. Before investing, consider the fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses. Visit Invesco.com for prospectus containing this information. Read it carefully before investing. Invesco Distributors, Inc.
It's Tuesday, November 26th. I got an email from Mike. He's in Michigan. Here's his question.
I was a college graduate about the time your show started back in the 90s, and I've followed you ever since. I attribute much of my success to your advice. With you announcing that you're ending your podcast next month and considering the new investment horizon, what sources would you look to for guidance? I have embraced the new world of crypto, but seek guidance, and I wish you good luck with what's next in your future.
Mike, I really do appreciate your email. And good question. Where do you get content? Well, if you can't get it from me, right? Well, I'm certainly not the only source of great education, information, and updates for you in the world of crypto. I'm just going to cite three sources. Not that these are the only three that matter, but they are pretty good diversified array of sources. And I am going to offer these three to you only as a starting point, and with a big admonishment and encouragement at the end. So let me just mention these three. These are in random order, and they're people. They're not sites, they're not publications, they're not resources or podcasts. These are people. First, Matt Hogan of Bitwise Asset Management. Second, Steve Kurz of Galaxy Investment Management. And third, Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy. Why am I mentioning these three gentlemen? First, Matt Hogan has been in TradFi, traditional finance, throughout the bulk of his career. He was one of the founders of ETF.com 20 plus years ago, back when nobody knew what an ETF was or didn't really have much confidence or faith in them. Matt is very well versed in Wall Street, investment management, and has made the jump to the crypto world, recognizing that this is where the future really lies. And he's now the chief investment officer of Bitwise Asset Management, one of the oldest and largest crypto-only investment management organizations, and one of the most influential and important of the ETF providers. Second is Steve Kurz of Galaxy. Galaxy is also one of the oldest and largest crypto players. Steve has got brilliant in-depth knowledge about crypto, and I really enjoy what Steve has to offer in his commentaries. And third, of course, Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy, perhaps the most profound and important Bitcoin evangelist and Bitcoin maximalist in the marketplace. MicroStrategy, of course, now owns more than 1% of all the Bitcoin that exists in the world, worth more than $30 billion. Michael has said that MicroStrategy is going to buy another $40 billion worth of Bitcoin over the next several years. Michael is an incredibly smart individual. His conversation, which is really Bitcoin only as opposed to the broader industry of crypto and the broader technology of blockchain, provides incredibly astute and fascinating in-depth commentary on this new asset class. My simple recommendation is pay attention to Matt Hogan, Steve Kurz, and Michael Saylor. Wherever these three guys are speaking, whatever webinars they are engaging in, whatever conferences they're attending, whatever market updates they are providing, whatever videos they have produced, go watch them, go listen, go read, go see, And they, in turn, will then expose you to the platforms where they're hanging out, the conferences, the websites, the podcasts, etc. And that will help you jump down the rabbit hole to broaden your knowledge, broaden your experience, and learn more. The key term in crypto is DYOR, do your own research. And by paying attention to Matt, Steve, and Mike, you'll give yourself a good head start into learning a lot more about this new asset class. And by the way, I'm not going to be disappearing. You'll be able to continue following me as well. And that's why we encourage you to get on our subscriber list. You can do so really easily by clicking on the link in the show notes so that you can stay in touch with me. And more importantly, I can stay in touch with you and make sure you don't miss anything that I produce going forward. There's more to come on The Truth About Your Future. Stay with us right here.
What's your boldest, truly ambitious life goal? Everyone has one, and everyone deserves a way to get there. That's why State Street offers a wide variety of ETFs to give all investors access to the market and the chance to reach their goals. Like with SPY, where you get the power of the S&P 500 in a single trade. Wherever you're heading, getting there starts here with State Street.
Before investing, consider the fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses. Visit ssga.com for a prospectus containing this and other information. Read it carefully before investing. SPY is subject to risks similar to those of stocks. All ETFs are subject to risk, including possible loss of principal. Alps Distributors, Inc. Distributor.
Hey, yesterday I told you about the amazing medical breakthrough that's available right now from Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, and Zepbound that are already curing obesity, fighting diabetes, and soon cardiovascular illness, kidney disease, maybe even Alzheimer's and drug addiction. If you missed yesterday's show, the link to it's in the show notes. Let me now tell you about a couple of solutions, not here yet today, but one day might be. Teleportation and nanotechnology. Yeah, researchers from Finland and China have now successfully achieved quantum teleportation with near-perfect results. They got a quantum particle, called a qubit, to move from one location to another without physically sending the particle itself. Think of Star Trek's transporter. Or, more accurately, imagine you write something down on a piece of paper. With quantum teleportation, instead of physically mailing the paper, an exact copy of it shows up at the other location, and the original simultaneously no longer exists. Don't get too excited just yet. They moved a qubit, not an Amazon package or a human, but this is an important first step, kind of like how the wheel eventually led us to land on the moon. And then there's nanotechnology. This refers to moving individual atoms. We're already using nanotech to fight cancer, and now we're moving to the age of machines, microscopic drills that are 10,000 times thinner than a human hair, building machines that have width and length, but no height. They're literally just one atom tall. And you can build these machines to do anything. They're so small that you can inject them with a needle into your bloodstream, or swallow them as a pill to enter your gut, or inhale them into your lungs. Imagine swallowing the surgeon. Once inside your body, these machines swim right through your body and repair your heart valve or some other organ that's not working right. Pretty exciting stuff. None of this is happening anytime soon, but it is coming, and probably by 2050, maybe even by 2040. Pretty exciting stuff about our future. Some of it's already here. The rest of it is going to be here before you know it. I'm glad you're with me here on The Truth About Your Future. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to follow and subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. And remember, leave a review on Apple Podcasts. I read them all. Never miss an episode of The Truth About Your Future. Follow and subscribe on your favorite podcast app.
Increased awareness and actionable intelligence about the forces that are shaping our world.
This is The Truth About Your Future with Rick Edelman.